Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Elder Scrolls Online, and we're going to continue on with our Morrowind adventure, but I'm going to continue it on with a different character. This is the character that I started in my new player experience tutorial that we did. I decided to go ahead and just pick up where I left off with him. I'm kind of interested in how the Warden plays, and yeah, so I thought, why not? You know, it's all the same. We're going to have the same experiences regardless of what character we're on. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick up with this. Maybe I'll go back to my Templar another day, but I'll go ahead and, yeah, use my Warden. So just to take a quick look at him, I've got skills here. These are Dive and Scorch, which does some things. We'll show some of those, but right now I've got a bow on him. So just a quick, simple bow. But I mean, he's only level 4, so he's not very powerful. But he is exactly where I left off with my Templar. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue on our search for Ashur, who should be just right outside of town here. Oh, there's some stuff going on down here. So you can see I get a sweeping little thing, and then here some beetles are going to come out and do some kind of damage. I'm not sure what exactly they do. And I've also got some kind of ice shield. So let's talk to Ashur.
I had that situation under control.
Yeah, you did.
Needed them to make
oh wait, we already did this in the previous episode. Let me move on forward. All right, here's where we left off, and we're going to pick up Malkath Champion.
Leave me, Outlander. Let me die in the shame I've brought to Malakath. Defeated by a lone warrior. Malakath will laugh at our incompetence.
What happened to you?
An assassin. Probably a Morag tongue. She tracked our leader here. But she doesn't know. We set a trap inside the ruins.
Okay. Oh,
she's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Okay, so we need to get inside, and I'll be right back. Oh, look at this guy. I've not seen him before. I'll be ready to get a pet, because that's what this class is about. He actually has a pet you can get. Oh my gosh. There we go. Pretty neat. Okay, looks like we're going into Ashur Nabibi. Okay, so we're going to run in here and find her mentor in the Western ruins. So it's not very far in here. Let's take a look, though. See what we're getting into.
Let the assassin come. I'm tired of running and she doesn't frighten me.
Ah, there she is.
Well, you have a habit of turning up at the most unusual moments, don't you, hero?
I came to find you to ask you.
Questions? I don't have time for questions. I have a writ to complete. Look, I can't keep these evil cultists waiting. You want to talk? Find me after I finish this job.
Okay, I'll find you.
Hero, you really need to stop eating like this.
Pretty neat. All right, let's go further in. Okay, looks like we've made it to the end here.
How sweet.
I'm Malakath's sacred tusks. You won't get past me.
Look at all of the people who are playing Wardens, because we've got those things swooping around everywhere.
Excuse me, hero. I have to see an orc about a writ.
Ooh, got something new. About a writ? What are you doing?
I made a mistake.
A mistake? Well, that explains everything. I'll just let the Talvani know. I'm sure Mage Valian will understand.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me.
I bet she does.
am.
Oh, right in the throat.
I hate when my leathers get wet. And this is a new outfit, too. Ah, well. I suppose we ought to discuss what you're doing here.
Yeah, let's.
I have to admit, when I saw you, I thought, what the tusk earth are you doing down here? Pardon my orcish. Did you really follow me across the continent? That shows commitment. Kind of creepy, but still a lot of commitment.
I'm looking for Counselor Eris' daughter's Veya.
Oh, that's not what I expected. But you could just turn around and leave. You're not going to find her. Veya's going through a difficult time right now. And the last thing she needs is some House Redoran lackey adding to her pain and confusion.
You know me, Neru. I just wanted to assure her father that Veya's safe.
I know you, hero. It's old man Eris I don't trust. He didn't tell you about Veya's brother, did he? How House Redoran exiled their favorite son. No? I didn't think so. Veya deserves answers, and I promise to help her. You need to just walk away.
If you don't let me help, you'll have to deal with others. They're hiring outsiders to find her.
Outsiders? Is her father really that desperate?
Yeah.
Look, tell Eris that Veya's safe and you'll see her soon. But no more outsiders. If my organization gets skittish, they'll return to the shadows and take Veya with them. They'll only deal with you.
Is all that really true? Will you set the meeting up with Veya?
Well, it's not exactly a lie. And I don't want things to get out of hand. I'll arrange a meeting, provided Veya agrees. You let Eris know she's safe. Get him to stop hiring freelancers before someone gets hurt. I'll send word when we're ready.
What organization are you talking
I
about?
suppose if you're in for a sliver, you might as well be in for the log. I'm with the Morag Tong, and what you witnessed was a legal murder. According to my writ, the orc had to die.
Yeah,
So,
we've heard that before. Okay, so looks like we're getting out of here to talk to the counselor.
may I be
Okay,
of
so I've
service?
made it back to the Redoran kin house. And there's Counselor Eris.
I'm surprised to see you back here, but I'm also relieved. Does this mean you have news about my daughter? Is she safe? Is she ready to come home?
She's safe, but she's joined the Morag Tong, and they're arranging a meeting.
Veya? Join that cult of assassins? I was afraid she'd do something rash. But what was she thinking? I don't see the Morag Tong as safe, but at least she's still alive. So I suppose that's something.
Not
When
us,
are we
just
going
me.
to meet with my daughter?
Just me. But tell me, what happened to Veya's brother?
She won't meet with me? No, I suppose she's not ready for that quite yet. As for Veya's brother, that was all the doing of the Redoran Council. I'm not allowed to discuss the details, but he's still alive, if that's what Veya is worried about.
Nero said to call off the freelancers or she'll take Veya and disappear.
Are yous back in town? She's as stubborn as Veya. Very well. No other outsiders. Although I can't dismiss the mercenaries that Captain Brivin employs. House Redoran is my life, as is Veya. I'll do everything in my power to see her home safely.
She's safe. Just let me handle this and I'll try to get her to meet with you.
As you say.
Nice.
No other outsiders. But there are rules, Outlander. I must do everything within reason to maintain the honor of House Redoran. Here, your first payment. Soon, however, I'll expect more than just a verbal confirmation of Veya's safety.
Okay, complete
When
quest.
next you see her, tell my daughter that I want to talk to her. Veya can set the terms, but I expect her to stop running away when things don't go her way.
All right, I'll convey the message, but I need to know exactly what you and Veya argued about.
Veya has always felt shackled by the rules of House Redoran, hobbled by the many duties and obligations it presses upon its subjects. After the situation involving her brother, she decided she wanted nothing more to do with the house, or with me.
So your strict observance of rules and obligations caused this rift between you and your daughter.
That may be an oversimplification, but I suppose your statement is accurate. I walk a narrow path between House Counselor and loving father. Unfortunately, the former often supersedes the latter. That's why I want to speak to Veya again.
All right, I'll try to arrange a meeting as soon as I can. All right, I guess we are going to be doing this one for the whole episode, and we're going to find a way to contact her now.
Nayu said I'd find you here, and damn
this
it all
dude
if
again.
she wasn't right. Did I mention how much I hate being a messenger? Makes me wish I had a writ so I could kill something. Anyway, Nayu wants to talk to you. Said you'd know what it was all about.
All right. Where do I need to go?
Here. This should explain everything, sort of. It's a map. We change locations every other day for security reasons. Just in case it falls into the hands of House Redoran or someone else with an axe to grind with our organization.
So what do I do with this?
Never had to use a map before. Amateurs. This one leads to a key to one of our safe houses, and another map. The first map, it depicts a particular town, kind of like this one. Hint, hint. The rest? Well, you'll have to figure that out on your own.
All right, I'll try to decipher the map.
Look, I know you're helping Councillor Eris, but if that map falls into House Redoran hands, I'll probably have to kill you. Nothing personal, mind you. We're already having a bit of trouble with the house, and we'd rather not make matters worse.
All right. You're part of the Morgan Todd too, aren't you?
Well, look at you.
I know.
You're a
All right, so we're going to use the map. Let's see if it's here. Ah. Use. Aha. So, looks like it's just down here on the river. So we're going to take a look and see if we can find this location. Okay, so if we look at the map. Use, come on. You can see, you got a bridge. We got this little thing here, some huts. And look right there. So it looks like it's just right down here is where we need to be. And haha. Here's a broken crate. And we have a new map and a key. So we're going to take all of that. We're going to use the map. Ah, this one's showing a tree with some in the background. So we're going to have to find this location. Okay, so if I use the map, we can see I've got a little broken branch here, some mushrooms, just like this. There's a broken branch, so it looks like it would be right behind here. And in fact, there actually is an arrow pointing to it, so we're going to go into the abandoned cellar. So, in the cellar, oh, look, they got targets, all sorts of crazy things. Let's see.
Sorry about all the subterfuge, but we can't be too careful when it comes to security around here.
Can I meet with Veya now?
Don't be so eager, my darling. It reveals too much about your ultimate intentions. But yes, Veya would very much like to meet with you. You intrigue her, and your connection to her father could prove beneficial once she knows she can trust you.
And how do I prove she trusts me?
Redoran records. House officials keep track of everything. Incidents, commendations, births and deaths, whether important or mundane, they detail it all in their registry. Veya believes the registry contains information about her brother Ulran.
So she wants me to steal the House Redoran registry.
Don't sound so offended. You had to know your hands were going to get dirty eventually. You are dealing with assassins and politicians, after all. The local keeper of records, Lord Drono, is away, so security at his townhouse should be light.
Steal the registry from Lord Dorno's townhouse. All right, got it. So I'm going back up to do that. Okay, so it looks like I need to break into this. Hopefully I can... I'm always so bad at lockpicking. Yay! Alright, I probably need to be... You are in a restricted area and trespassing, so I need to be careful about what I'm doing here. But I'm going to be going all the way to the back, it looks like. Is that a... stalwart? So I'm going to be sneaking around, trying to get in here. Home trespasser. That's a good achievement. But this is pretty cool, actually. Very cool. So I've got the registry. Now I need to bring the registry back to Nauru. So I'm going to have to get out of here by myself without getting caught. Okay, so I made it back to the abandoned cellar, not without getting caught and having some problems, but it's okay.
Still
Well,
alive,
that was kind
I
of fun.
see. And
Barely.
since you're here, that means you weren't captured and hauled off to a Redoran dungeon. Good
Barely.
for you. Were you able to acquire the registry? Does it contain any information about Veya's brother Ulran?
Yeah, the book mentions someone named Ulran was stripped of his rank and exiled.
Ulran was exiled? That can't be right. He's an exemplary officer and a good man. Plus, he's the son of a counselor. Why in oblivion would House Redoran banish one of their brightest stars?
That's what it says in the registry.
I can see that. There has to be more to the story, but I'm not sure how we get it. Still, you proved you could be trusted, and you admirably performed this task. So I suppose I should let you meet with Veya now.
Where is she?
There's an abandoned cave along the coast. It's in the swamp and smells like rot, which makes it the perfect place to hide. Veya's supposed to wait inside, but she's bored. I know she's been sneaking out. You'll find her in the cave or just outside.
All right, going
Get
to the swamp then.
and find Veya.
Okay, so I found the swamp. Looks like there's a whole army down here. What's going on?
You're sure it's Veya? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have the kitten scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferrara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again. Ah, the Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Veya. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander.
Over? What makes you say that?
My mercenaries have spotted Veya skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's war claws, the Counselor's daughter will soon be home safe and sound.
Okay. Oh, I guess I got more to talk to him about.
My mercenaries have spotted...
And who are
Veya's
these war claws?
Khajiit mercenaries of the highest order. For members of a lesser race,
Hey,
Ferhara's
hey,
warriors
I'm
are surprisingly
Khajiit too.
effective. I employ them to bolster our forces. Between obligations to the Pact and other matters, House Redoran is spread thin of late.
All right, well, I was hired to find his daughter, and that's what I plan to do.
As you say, Ferhara's war claws take their contract as seriously as you do, however. Get in their way, and I can't guarantee your safety.
Yeah.
Ferhara assumes the Counselor's minions will not present a problem for the war claws. Yes, Captain?
The Outlanders have been warned, Ferhara. I leave everything else to your discretion.
All right, so we're going to go find her before they do. Finally, here she is.
By the three, you really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight.
I'm working with Naru. I have information concerning your brother.
Oh, right. Now, you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned. But the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the northeast. We can talk there.
All right, lead on. I'll
Unfortunately,
follow.
there's a mob of those beast people between here and the cave. I was going to try and sneak past them, but every time I get too close, I think one of them catches my scent.
All right, let's deal with the war claws
You're
then.
going to tackle that mob of fur and claws? I'm impressed. Meet me at the cave when you're finished. I think we have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Oh, and meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
All right, so it looks like we are going to have to fight the war claws, which seemed to be
Smell
expected.
the dark elf kitten. Looks like we're the first ones here.
I'm kind of liking the way this warden plays. Like, he's not too shabby, especially with a bow, anyway.
War claws! Let's flay this outsider.
Ah, got another one. There we go. All right, let's go meet her. I got more to kill, but we'll be back. All right, so I've made it to the cave. Let's talk to Veya.
What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got dirt and rock, fungus and a poultry fire.
Yeah.
All the comforts of home. Anyway, you said you had information about my brother, Oran. What did you find out?
According to the House Redoran registry, your brother Olran was stripped of his rank and exiled.
No, that can't be right.
That's what it
Oran's
is.
honorable and noble. He's a model soldier. What could he have possibly done to warrant being banished?
According to Captain Briven, Olran killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander.
What?
What?
My brother has always been interested in the Ashlanders. Even showed them a kindness the rest of the house doesn't approve of. But for him to kill someone, especially one of his own soldiers, something terrible must have happened.
Any idea where we can find these Ashlanders? They may be able to tell us about the incident.
I know the tribe that Oran liked to help. Brought them supplies and such. He'd go and visit their camp whenever our father wasn't paying attention. Will you go with me to talk to them?
Sure.
Wait, someone's coming.
Ah, get behind me.
She can handle herself just fine, hero.
Ah,
Veya,
that's her.
grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The Warclaws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redoran soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it! They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell.
And what do you
The
suggest?
back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right into the main contingent of Redoran troops. Councillor Eris brought additional soldiers from town. He's intent on getting his daughter, and he may have the numbers to do it.
So back to the tunnel it is.
One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Redoran recently acquired. We may run into some resistance, but it shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
All right, we'll just have to be careful then. But I think before we're going to do that, I think I'm going to need to go ahead and wrap this episode up. It's getting a little bit long. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying the Warden. I know I am. So that's all new. Make sure you leave a comment about any of that and what you think of these episodes and the Morrowind expansion especially. So make sure you hit that like. And also, if you haven't yet, you should really subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy Elder Scrolls Online and other MMOs, then this is definitely the place you want to be. Because I try to put out a video every single day of the week, so you want to make sure you're subscribed and you get a notification of that. So, till next time, bye.